Hey guys, I wasn't planning on making this video, but I just felt like I had to. Just to show you how the short squeeze subreddit is as of now. We're gonna focus on AVCT. I find it rather funny. Let's see here, I've clicked on most of these already, but let's start with this one. AVCT 243%, they're talking about the cost to borrow. No depth in this post at all, but I mean it's an image. Let's buy it for this. AVCT looks strong. Let's see what happens. Resistance in the 2.7s after 2.8s possible. Price action 3 mark. Okay, let's look. No depth in it at all. No information. Let's take a look at it. 2.7. Okay, where's 2.7? Let's take a look. There's 2.7. Let's change that color. Let's do that. No, let's do this. 2.7. So where's the resistance? You don't have any support, you don't have any resistance here. It's just this is just full of hope and dreams. And it's really just bullshit as well. It's nothing. This is a shit post with 37 upvotes. Has no value, no technical analysis, nothing. So it's just shit. AVCT good. What is this then? Okay, Ortex data. Nothing really interesting here. I mean, I don't understand why he's even posting this. Is it maybe because of the shares on loan? I don't know. It's basically nothing. AVCT go brr. No, I don't think so. AVCT Ortex data. Oh damn, that's the big picture. 21.34% estimated. It's not bad, but it's not good either. AVCT Ortex numbers. What is this then? Same, I guess. Let's make it bigger. 21.34%. AVC is on the move. Okay. So much value in this post. If it stays green, I'm gonna spark up and have a double green day. No, it's not gonna stay green. I'm sorry. AVCT Ortex. Nice discount for AVCT. Yes, dots. No one having any facts at all. Just people pumping this stock. Loading up more. AVCT, when in doubt, zoom out. Looking good. Okay, let's zoom out then. Where the fuck is this looking good? Where the fuck is this looking good? Does it mean like it's gonna come to this support and start this journey once again, or? When in doubt, zoom out. Yeah, I can see. Okay, good one. Let's take a look here. AVCT. Why is volume staying steadily high, yet price is moving wonky? Little spike in volume and price shoots up to 2.4, but other spikes cause it to go down. Does that make this a heavy shorting day or something else? Well, that's an interesting idea. Let's look at the volume for a quickie here. Let's just take the last days. Okay, we have a volume of 27 million. As of now, we still have 1 hour and some change left. Yesterday we had 124 million. The day before we had 28 million. And 77, blah, 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 32, 10, 16. Okay, so as you can see here on the staples as well, volume was moving upwards, but now it's moving down again. RSI is actually probably gonna go below 50 rather soon here. So I don't know what to say. I wouldn't say it's because of shorting. I would probably say it's because this stock is over and done. And people are actually selling because they can see it's the peak. We haven't created a new high, but we haven't created a new low yet. But I mean, this stock is 100% done. And let's see what people are saying. AVCT, what is the current SI? We all know it is like 22%. This one is actually rather interesting. Let's take a look at it. This is actually really interesting. I have this up here as well. I have this here. I had it on the graph as well, but as you can see, the reported short interest has jumped a whole lot in the last 28 days. As we all know, self-reported short interest, it is what it is, and hedge funds, institutions, whatever, they are known to falsify their own reports and just pay a fine and move on with their life. So I'm taking this, you know, I'm not gonna put my life on these numbers. But I mean, okay, let's pretend they are correct. We have a free float. What did he say? We have a free float of... this is just not correct. This is just not right. We have... let's take a look. Finwiz, let's take a look. We have a free float of 21 million shares, and I don't even know if they count the warranties that are out now as well, but let's just pretend they don't. Let's say the free float is 21.6 million. He's not right. Cost to borrow is probably right. Let's use, I already have iBorrow desk up. I mean, iBorrow doesn't cover everything, but it's still a good indication of cost to borrow. 204%, 100k free. Cost to borrow is moving, well, yeah, it's moving downwards, I'd say. Not really that interesting, to be honest. Okay, let's see if we have anything else here. AVCT, bull pennant on 15 and 5 minute time frame. Oh my god. Where is the bull pennant? Is he fucking crazy? Is he fucking stupid? You know, if you... Yes, of course you can do technical analysis on 5 min and 15 min. I actually do trade on those time intervals when I trade S&P 500 going short and long, just, you know, hourly trades. Let's take a look at 15 min. We really have to stretch this one to make it work here, but let's do it. I guess he wants to take that point. I mean, we should really go like this then. I don't really know how you do this. We need to touch these ones as well. Okay, so it failed. But this is not valid. I mean, this is just shit. Do we have any more AVCT? Let's take a look. AVCT, float short interest calculation and data for a few wise and many clueless donkeys on this sub. To make it simple, there are 2 ways short interest is calculated. The most common is float short interest because it works with the total float. That's just bullshit. You never use the total float. I don't see the point of using the total float. You always gotta keep in mind insiders and everything and institutional ownership, etc., etc. This is just pointless. The current short volume. Short volume is so far from short interest you can come. Short volume is when someone has sold shares short, meaning they sell below market price, or on a tick down if you prefer. To simply calm your sagged tits below some approx update. This is just the only thing that's correct here is the cost to borrow. First, let's see here. First resistance 283. Where's 283? What? There's no resistance here, there's no support here, there's nothing here. Okay, let's take a look at the other one. Second resistance 3.08. I guess he wants to take this peak here, but I mean it's at 3.13. I don't really understand where he's going with this. I can't really find anything to match that. Let's go with first support 2.24. 2.24. Let's zoom in. I mean 2.24. I can take 2.33. I think that's what he meant. It's still not really that interesting. I mean okay, I'll take the 2.24 just because he's like within 9 cents of it. So I already had it through. No, I don't. Here it is. Let's go all the way. Let's go all the way. I mean, it's still a freaking stretch. I mean, we have this region here. Yes, we do. But I mean, look at the volume. 130K, 66K, 67K, 168K. I mean, the volume is, as you see up in the left corner, it's basically nothing. So I'm not going to call it a support or resistance. Second support 1.9. Where is 1.9? We have 1.9 here. I mean, we could argue that this is actually the only valid thing he said. Where is it? I mean, I'm gonna go straight in the middle, smack dab the middle here. I mean, we could actually say that this is the only valid line, because we have this and we have a support and breaks through support, and it actually holds this day. So this is actually the only valid line here. This is the only valid thing from the entire text. Now in simpler form for donkeys. We're good. We're good. That's not counting. This, they don't know what they're talking about. Yes, yes, you're correct. Good catch up to the dot and opposed to the. I mean, they are correct. The self-reported numbers are to the 15th, and it's pretty delayed data right away when you get it. But I mean, some people throw around T+2 as it has meaning. This has no meaning at all. I'm saying short volume and short interest used interchangeably. I want to clarify. Short volume does not equate to current shares that are shorted. When we talk about short interest, it's the current amount of shorted shares that haven't been closed. The short volume is the total transactions over a time period. That's not what it is current shorted shares and shares. Pretty much accurate. Only one with valid, something valid here. Do we have any more AVCT? Any more AVCT? I think we're done. I mean, as you can see, just what I want to make a point with this. So many posts on especially shortsqueeze are just people hoping and dreaming, and you know, they have no depth or logic or facts to their posts, and a lot of people don't know what they're actually talking about. I mean, shit, I don't know everything. I don't even pretend to know everything. But you gotta understand, these are the people you take advice from. I'm not saying a lot of people do that, but I don't want people to just get stuck in trades, becoming bag holders, even before they start their stock trading careers. One final note here. If we're gonna believe the self-reported short interest, it's from this date. But we also gotta take into consideration, as you can see, the next day is 139k shares. We have 157k here. We have like 1.9 million here. And basically, even if all of this volume was shorted, we're still missing 2 million shares short. And to be frank, I would expect the shorts to have been taken around this day. Let's remove all this shit. I mean, it's just shit anyway. Let's remove it. Okay, this one's still valid, but let's remove it anyway. Basically, I would assume the short positions are taken on the 10th and 13th. You know, massive volume. And this is probably where they shorted it from. Let's see what happens, but I highly doubt AVCT is gonna move upwards. My final thoughts are it's probably gonna go like this. Maybe we get a little bit, and then we're gonna go down, and we're gonna go down. No, we're not gonna go that far down. Now I'm just lying here. Did I actually make a lot of dots here? Of course I did. Let's take a look. Really, let's take a look. Let's throw out some simple lines here. Okay. We're gonna pretend that the last resistance held. I mean, it did, but it's still a stretch. Here we go. Let's even pretend that the low volume one is resistance as well, or support now. Let's pretend that... Oh, fuck, I can't get it straight. What the hell? Okay, there we go. Since we had a higher high here and a lower high here, we're still not creating lower lows, but I expect this to probably go here, stay here for a few days, go down to this support, bounce, but create a lower high, so something like that, and we're probably gonna go down here and shit, like that. This is my prediction. I've been wrong before. I'm probably gonna be wrong in the future as well, but let's see what happens. Good luck, everybody.